It's automatic, it's spontaneous. That is sahaja. That is born with you. All of you have got this power within yourself. Now there are books which describe Kundalini is a very dangerous thing. Absolute nonsense, I tell you. I have been to so many nations, so many people have got realization. And there is no trace of any trouble to them. On the contrary, they have improved in every way. Overnight, people have given up their drugs, their bad habits. Overnight, people have been cured. I don't do anything as such. I mean, you may think I'm doing something. I don't do. Your own Kundalini works it out. It's very surprising how it works and how it helps you. Because she is your mother, your individual mother, and she knows everything about you. It's all taped into her pencil. Into 3.5 points she rests. It is because of some mathematical formula. And when she rises, she might give a little heat because of the little, we can say, the struggle that she has to do. The heat is little bit sometimes generated in some people. Supposing you are a liver patient, then you might feel a little heat in your hand, that's all. But this Kundalini, you all have got it. And it is the pure desire within you. You know, in economics, it's a law that in general, wants are not satiable. We want today a house, tomorrow a car, and day after tomorrow a helicopter, and it goes on and on. When we don't have it, we struggle for it, and when we have it, we don't enjoy it. But this is a pure desire that is to be one with this all-pervading power of God's love. We don't even think that there is such a power. We take it for granted. We see everything created. We see beautiful flowers. We see a big tree coming out of a small little seed. Look at our eyes. They are such beautiful cameras. Who has made them? Who has evolved us to this state? What is that power that has made us human beings? We never want to find out because science cannot give explanation how. How a seed sprouts. How we became human beings. And so we say, all right, up to that point. Beyond that, we don't want to. So God Almighty has spread this beautiful Chaitanya, this Brahma Chaitanya all over. If I am saying so, you must experience and then tell me if it is there or not. But just to say no is you are denying yourself the chance of getting connected to that vital power. This vital power has evolved us, no doubt, organizes everything, creates everything, vibrates everything. It coordinates, limits. Also, above all, it loves you. So it thinks how far to go with you. Such a beautiful power is all-pervading into every atom and into every living premium, into every living being. It acts so beautifully that we don't even feel the smoothness of it. We don't even see a flower flowering, blossoming, opening. We don't see that. It just blossoms and we say, oh, today there's a flower. It just so sweetly, so beautifully that we do not even feel the existence of it in any way. But it exists. And unless and until we are connected with that power, we cannot know the ultimate reality. Because the spirit within us is not in our attention. It's a witness of our attention. But once this Kundalini rises, she passes through the 6 centers, pierces through this fontanelle bone area, which is the actualization of the baptism, and then this spirit comes into our attention as a light, and our nerves get a new dimension by which we become, again I say we become. It's not just lecturing, it's not just branding, it's not some sort of a certificate. You actually become collectively conscious. Samuhik Chetana. You can feel others. You can feel on your fingertips. There are 5, 6 and 7 centers on the left and 7 centers on the right. These 7 centers represent your emotional side and this physical and mental side. You can feel the centers of all the people. Medically, when we treat people, we treat a tree from outside. We treat the leaves, we can say. But if you are really to treat the tree, you have to go to the roots. And I'm talking about the roots within us, the tree of life which is within us. You'll be amazed that even Muhammad Sahib has described Qiyamah. Qiyamah means the resurrection time. When the resurrection time will come, your hands will speak and will give witness against you. They all have talked about this time, the last judgment, and this Kali Yuga is going to bring forth Satya.